Hey everyone, I am Mulbre of the Mulberry Pack, a den of snow-based wolves, and this week's featured wolf is Piper. They are the child of Finch and Onyx, owned by Fern. Finch and Onyx are both really cool special wolves. They are G1 carriers, and Finch is, as I've mentioned on this channel before, the very first wolf to have had a slot 1 leopard shark marking. I actually have several puppies from that particular stud, such as Lucky Duck is a child of a Finch. And I thought they made a very beautiful puppy. I love the whites with the reds and the pinks, so I think the matchmaker's decor really goes well with this puppy and their cute little flag. So thank you, Fern, for having a wolf featured on this video. I think they're such a beautiful wolf to have featured. And if anybody else wants to have a wolf featured on my videos, you'll have to message me directly on Wolvden with a link to the wolf you want to share, because I just learned, thanks to Fern messaging me, that apparently YouTube has been deleting links and comments that contain links. So if anybody has been trying to get a wolf featured and you haven't been able to because of YouTube being mean, I'm really sorry. I truly had no idea that was happening. So hopefully somewhere on screen my player ID should be available, but it is 163020 if you guys want to message me to have a wolf featured. My inbox should be full. If not, just send me an acorn and I'll reject the gift, but it'll let me know that I need to clear up my inbox. However, for this video, we will be talking about a huge purge that happened in my shark breeding project. I'll be doing a decor challenge using the matchmaker items, and I'm going to share my matchmaker progress plus a tip for amusement management, and then finally this week on Wolvden plus the acorn tracker. So hopefully it'll be a nice, fun video. So get yourself a food bundle and let's roll. So the first thing, and probably the biggest part of the video, is the update to the leopard shark project. Now the information I have here on the screen is outdated, but what is new and super cool is this chart here. So during the week, I hired a couple people to help me organize my wolves and try to find wolves that were redundant, ones that I didn't need in my program and ones that weren't progressing my goals at all. And those two people helped me find 22 wolves that I was able to either straight delete or switch over to the raise and chase caves. In all, I got rid of 10 adults. I know I still have a couple adults that need to go, the ones that wean pups then chase. Those ones will be, so there's 2 here that will be gotten rid of as soon as their puppies are ready. But I did get rid of 10 adults, so I'll be able to get rid of 2 more, which meant that there was 10 puppies that went over to the chasing dens, which was I was so grateful that they were able to find so many. But I won't mention their name because I didn't get permission to share that. But they made this chart for me, and it was really cool seeing the 2 different approaches that these wonderful people had to kind of figure out what wolves I could get rid of, and it was just like, oh, so good. So good. I needed it so bad. However, I'm bad. I am shameful. I promptly, as soon as I made room, I then immediately took myself to the trading center and got myself some wolves. I'll show everyone these 2 that I got here, but then I also got some for my hetero eye project, which, if I haven't shown this before, I did clear out one of my caves just so I could use it for my hetero eyes project. So here's one of the sharks I have. I've named them Winter's Kiss. They are a 3-eyed snow-based leopard shark, which of course snow-based have to have it. This is another 3-eyed leopard shark, also Gen 1. For my Lux wolves that I've got, this was a puppy that somebody bred. I am going to change their skin, but other than that, I am pretty happy with the puppy. I believe they were Gen 2. I cannot recall, but I got them for a very nice price. I was very happy to have this one. This puppy I purchased mostly for the Argent Irish because I have been trying so hard to breed for Argent Irish myself. And my stud, no matter how many times I bred him, he gave me Argent whitetail spots before. He's giving me other Argent, but he's never actually given me Argent Irish, I don't think. So I bought a puppy that had it, and I'm very happy with this puppy. They did just release the new hetero eye combos for the electric eyes. However, my plan was to change their eye color depending on how I needed to pair bond them in the future. Because what I really wanted was the Argent Irish with the BLS, and then hopefully soon I'll be able to get combo eyes that have these markings on them. And then Catalyst, they are a G1 that I purchased. Very affordable. I think they were like 50 silver. They were really, really cheap, but they are almost 5 years old. Yeah, they're 4 years, 9.5 months. They've only got a couple heats in them, so the price I found was very fair, being 50 silver, because they are so close to the end of their life. But I think they're really beautiful. I was really happy with the purchase because I needed unrelated wolves for this project, because I breed so much to that one particular stud that every single one of the wolves for my hetero project were all related to him. So by adding those ones in, I can start creating pair bonds and doing it that way. But for the sharks, but like I said, I did manage to delete quite a lot of them. We're still focusing on Poseidon being the main breeder. I do want to show him he does have a new look. He's got a new base. The bug report that I put through finally was they had time for it and they were able to fix it. So he now has a titanium base. So he now has a fancy T2 stud. He's 11th gen still, but I think he's wonderful, and I'm going to keep him until his cooldown is up, and then I'm going to swap him back out. But for now, he is my lovely Sharky boy. You know, I thought I was going to talk a lot more about these, but I think that's pretty much all I wanted to share about them. Was I do have a lot more 6s, still no 7s. Ooh, which actually that is something I could show you. Somebody does have a 7 marked leopard shark, and it's Smoking Kills. I do have permission to talk about them and their wolves. They actually managed to breed a 7 marked leopard shark. I'm still getting 6s. I haven't gotten anything higher than a 6. Type in leopard shark here. At least 7 slots. Here we go. The only one in existence. Bred by Smoking Kills. Look at that. So it's slot 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very cool. They've got cream base, olive eyes. T1 base has never bothered me. I think they're amazing. But I did notice the other day that you can tell who bred what just by how we organize our wolves. The ×6 leopard shark, I don't know who that is. I'm not going to click on them just for privacy's sake. But you can see here like G3 followed by S plus a number. Those are all Smokings wolves, right? So we can start counting here, and these are all Smokings. We have a 3C, that's not us. A 6X, I don't know who that is. But then the ones that have nothing, the new puppies, those are mine. Oh my gosh. Smoking got some new puppies. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they're 6s. 1, 2, yeah, they're both 6s. So yeah, on this page, Poseidon is mine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are mine. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them are Smokings, and I'm not going to click on anybody else's just to respect their privacy, but I'm certain I know a couple of the other people who are going to be on this page. But that's really cool. We're officially on 2 pages now of wolves that have 6 leopard shark markings. But I did want to remove extra markings because I've realized I'm actually starting to run into a problem where I'm getting puppies that have extra marks that aren't shark marks, and it's actually hindering my ability to get what I need. So this one has 3 and 10. Do you have anything else I should? Yeah, you have Moonlost Shepherd and Occult Pulse. Pulse can stay, but the Moonlost Shepherd needs to go. 002B. Okay, you have just sharks. Lucky Duck's gonna be a hard one for me. They have so many extra markings, but at the same time, I don't want to lose those. Okay, this one, I can get rid of stuff. So they have White Predator and White Muzzle. You are 001A, White Predator. Don't get rid of my Shaduas. And White Muzzle. Okay, so now they only have shark marks, which is be less marks competing to get through. I have this one that has Abomination Crawl in slot 3, but I think I'm going to leave it just because my stud doesn't have a slot 3. It's not like the end of my world. We're just going to stick with that for now. I'm going to call that good for now because clearly I am going to be making mistakes. We had a huge purge. I removed some markings, talked about the direction that we're going and how we're doing this. Going to give a little bit of an update onto how everybody else is going. Now, I did want to show some screenshots, so let me see here if I can just kind of a brief on a lot of the wolves that I've chased so far. On to the next thing, and that is, how about we go to the matchmaker's progress, as well as that little tip I wanted to share. Now, I've done pretty good, I feel like I've had a really successful matchmakers event. This was my first one, so there was a bit of a trial and error at the beginning, but I've managed to collect, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 25, 26, 27. I've gotten 27 matchmaker decors so far. And I'm hoping that by the time the end of the event comes around, I will get at least 1, 2, 3, hopefully at least 4 more by the time the event ends. Which is really exciting, because when they came out with the whole collect them all like cards, like trading cards, I was like, yes, yes. So I am a little bit disappointed that some of these I'm most likely not going to get. With the whole card collecting, I was very excited to participate and get as many as I could, and with the limited time and how long it takes and everything, I do really think I did well, and I'm not going to compare myself to others, just running my own race over here, but it would be cool to hear how well everybody else did, how many of these anyone else has. But as for the tip I wanted to share, so a lot of these call for amusement to be given as gifts, and amusement is very expensive, especially one particular amusement item that I've noticed has been selling out. Now, spoiler alert, we're going to skip to the acorn tracker real quick, and I will show you that this is it. This is, you can see that there's a bit of an ominous red line here, and that is because there was absolutely no acorns for sale when I recorded this video. Absolutely none. There was a couple that were being used as placeholders for users selling things like LT, but not LT, love bugs, excuse me. Some people were trying to sell love bugs when they were using acorns as placeholders, which is totally valid. It just meant that there were none for sale. However, the acorn is a really expensive item to be using as a gift or a matchmaker gift. So it is a little bit late, but I did want to share a small tip that I had to kind of maximize the efficiency of your amusement. Now, I do have a lot more than 1,100. I have buried it. A lot of my amusement has been buried. It's hard to see just how much is here. I have over 11,000 uses of scraps buried. And the reason for that is, if we go back to my hoard here and I go to amusement, and I currently have no scraps at all in my inventory, just absolutely none. And that is because when you go to shredding and you can find a single use item, we're going to skip over my acorns because it is lunar event, and we're going to grab like a blue jay feather and we're going to shred it. So now I get to keep my remnant, which is a blue jay feather for crafting, and it gives me a single use amusement scrap. By burying all of my full stacks of amusement, so ones that have 10 per bundle. By burying that, I now only have single-use amusement scraps. The reason I've separated them out like that, which I don't think I can show you with any of these. Okay, we're gonna go to the matchmaker. We go to matching, and we just pick a couple wolves. I'm not gonna pair them. But then we go here and we click on this and it shows amusement gifts in the drop-down menu. And it says Acorn 1. That 1 indicates single use. So if we type in scrap, it comes up with that single-use amusement scrap. Now, when you're giving gifts to the datables, it doesn't have that 1 indicator next to it. It doesn't have anything next to it. So you have no idea of knowing which bundle you're giving the datable. So if you bury all of your amusement bundles and then go to the shredder and individually shred things like your blue jay feathers, which doesn't have to be just blue jay feathers. It can also be duck feathers. You can shred a single duck feather. It does make a scrap with 3 uses instead of 1. If you have any single-use bones, which mine are all 5 at this time, but I know there is a lot more like grouse feathers. You can shred a single grouse feather. Right, now you keep your remnant and you have your bundle. The reason I am suggesting doing it this way is because that single use of amusement scrap is about 10 to 15 silver. Roughly, for that single use, about 10 silver. I personally sell bundles of 30 for 270 silver when I'm doing it for silver. We go back to the acorn tracker. A single acorn was selling for 100 silver. So an acorn is literally times 10 the price of scraps. And I saw someone made a comment. They were saying that they go through a lot of acorns for this event. And I'm just over here like, maybe don't. You know, you don't have to. If you want to go through and shred individual items, bury your big bundle so you don't have to worry about getting them mixed up, and then go do it that way. And it is so much cheaper. And you get to keep your remnant, which is big for crafters like me. So that's my tip for this event. I know we're all the way at the end of the event, and I know that by the time this comes out, the event will only have a couple days left on it, but maybe just for like future reference or min-max the last couple days of the event. That's just how I've been doing it, so I don't have to spend a lot of resources buying really expensive acorns. Let's go to, I'm looking at my notes and I'm like, what does that word say? Oh, I was going to do some decorating. And I was going to do it using the matchmaker. So I made a couple pair bonds that I am quite pleased with. Ooh, I saw her and I was going to do that. Oh, here we go. Mustard Stain. Mustard Stain now has a husband. I pair bonded Mustard Stain with Kingdom. So Kingdom is a child of my very first stud plus my very first chromium that I found. They were a age rerolled chased wolf. And so he is a direct descendant of those two. And of course, Mustard Stain, the most glorious little puppy in all my dens. And I decided to pair bond them. I think they're going to give me some really adorable puppies. Oh my gosh, look at that first puppy. All right, I'm going to scroll in so you guys can see a little. So everyone can see a little bit better. Look at that first one. Isn't that first one gorgeous? Ooh, the second one. Oh, the third's a quartz base. We're just gonna skip right up. Ooh, but look at it with the... Ooh, that is nice. This very last one. Let's do another batch. Okay, first one's not too bad. Second one, nice. I mean, overall, unless they give me the quartz base, I'm liking everything that's being scried so far. As long as they just... I'm so done with the quartz base. I'm so done. But I like as for the decorating, I thought it would be fun to dress them up. You know, do a little bit of a wedding day kind of thing. But we're going to start with Kingdom. Hold on, I think I'm wrong about Kingdom's heritage. Hold on, I think Kingdom is the child of Dominion. Yes, they are the child of Dominion and Jasmine. It was a different wolf that got pair bonded. That was the child of Deep Snow, or Deep White. Excuse me, this is the child of Dominion and Jasmine. Here we go. Deep Snow is the father that I was talking about. This is one of the children that I was talking about. And this is another one of the children. Anyhow, Kingdom, son of Dominion and Jasmine, and married to Mustard Stain. I want to give them a nice romantic background. You have the Swan Lake here. I do have some relaxed poses. I could give them each a relaxed pose. Actually, these butterflies. Ooh, I'm going to go with the butterflies. I'm going to go with the butterflies. I probably shouldn't decorate them at the same time. But they're each going to have the background. I think that's going to be absolutely lovely. And then as for our decorations, let's focus on her husband first. And then we'll do her. But for decorations, there already is butterflies in the background. We could add a couple more. Just like it kind of ties in there. Berry earrings. Oh, okay. Not sure how I feel about the berry earrings. What's this? Oh, it's got a little snake motif on it. Okay. Ooh, make him a spiky boy. We can make him Cupid. Wasn't there like a little bow, or was it just the arrows? There is Cupid's kiss. And there's 2 different colors. I could give him the flowers and her the love letter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. And I really stocked up on expressions. Like, let me tell you what, I loaded up on expressions. I was not gonna be without. And even if the colors don't perfectly match, to me, I just view that as like makeup instead. So here's him with some leather straps. I think he's gonna lend himself to a more is less kind of situation. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with a more is less kind of vibe with him. So there's her husband. And now for her. So you're gonna get the love letter. Love confetti. Oh my goodness. How about some... no, I'm not vibing. In love. Isn't that sweet? Here was some drapery. I bought the drapery because I wanted it, but then like the texture on the drapery is a little bit weird. I'm not sure how I feel about the texture of the drapery. No, the bows and stuff don't work on her. We could give her the cute little bracelets. Ooh, okay, little cake pop. Because you know when you give a little letters, you gotta give a little gift too. So she's gonna get a cake pop. And she definitely gets the earrings. The little heart ones. There we go. Even more beads. Alright, this is gonna be her look. Gonna be it. I feel like she does need like a scarf or something, but I think we'll make that future me. Ooh, I could give her, oh my gosh. I could give her the smoky eye. Oh, which I did buy more eye. Okay, hold on. I did get more of the eyeliner just because I absolutely loved it so much on one of my other wolves. Okay. I think I got like 2 copies. Oh, there we go. Now she's ready to go. She's slaying with her chunky jewelry. Absolutely killing it with the chunky jewelry. Girl's here to slay, and she knows she's here to slay. Now this takes us to the final part, and that is This Week in Wolvden. We've already covered the Acorn tracker, so we're just going to skip over that. But let us go to the news here. And to start with, we have the lunar event did start this last Friday, and it is going to last until February 26th. This is a real-life lunar event, so they are bringing back, I believe, just about everything from all of the previous lunar events into this one, as well as some exclusive events for this type of lunar. So this month, on February 17th, a real-life lunar event has occurred over the South Pole in the form of an annular solar eclipse. To celebrate this phenomenon, all lunar applicators, except for the total eclipse and blood eclipse, will be available for this month's lunar event, alongside some special decors in the eye applicator solar eclipse. Now, I do believe this is not a brand new eye applicator. This is one that they bring back for this particular kind of event, and I think it's lovely. It has a little glow that kind of leaks out of the eye itself. But they are not releasing any new applicators. However, they did release an announcement for the next combo somewhere. We'll get to that eventually. But here are some of the exclusive items that are coming out. So, Antarctic Eclipse, the Antarctic Moonlight, Eclipse Penguin, Looming Eclipse, Solar Eclipse Gliding Fish, Solar Eclipse Shark, and the Eye Applicator. Some of these say they are very rare and rare, so be sure to get them if you want them. It could be months or even a year before you see these again. Have told us about the next real live lunar event, so the next one will be happening March 20th to March 26th. So the event itself is happening March 3rd, so if you are in the USA and Asia, keep your eyes out for a total lunar eclipse. But the event itself will take place on the 20th to 26th here on Wolvden. The next combo is one called Night Form, and it will be a category combo, or the medium category combo of Night Chill and Biform. So if you are a combo breeder, be sure to get Night Chill and Biform during this event, because they should be released when the combo is released, but if you get them now, then you just get ahead of the game. And then they have here the list for all of the lunar events. There's going to be 4 this year, the next one happening in March, then one in May, and one in August. They've added more hetero eye colors, so Somnium and Selenion, Somnium and Frost, Insomnium and Saros, Insomnium and Cold. And then all of the electric eye colors will combo with each other. So blue and pink, blue and green, blue and white, green and pink, green and white, and pink and white, as well as in their reverses. And of course we have our Matchmaker decor, but this time lunar colored. If you're trying to collect all of the Matchmaker decor, be sure to get the lunar variations as well. Because they've got Love Sparkling Dust and bracelets and earrings and eyeshadows, as well as more of the flowers, including windswept rose petals, like add a little bit of a glowy kind of vibe going. They've also included the new Rackhorn wares. What did they call them? I don't, they had a word for them that I can't find, but the lunar weather decorations as well as the rocks that were released for the raccoon wares are now available in the lunar shop. So they are weather dependent except for the rocks, so be sure to keep an eye on the weather to get these lunar items. And here they have a wolf displaying the different decors. This was last month's combo color that was released. I really like the rocks that they added. I think it's a lot of fun. It helps create that feeling that the wolf is inside of a cave, which is a feeling that when I'm doing a lot of my decors, it's like if my wolf is out in the open and there's nothing around them, this particular decor doesn't make sense. But now that I can layer on this item that looks like a cave and then layer on the stuff, it makes it look like the stuff is hanging off the cave walls, which I think is really neat. So as a decorator, I am really excited for a lot of this stuff. I have been, so now that we're switching gears here, I have been trying to think of other stuff to talk about. So if there is anything any of you would like to hear about in particular, such as maybe breeding, genetics, questions, maybe like random talking points, just sort of anything like that, feel free to leave a comment letting me know what kind of videos you might like to see. I could do hunting videos, I could do guarana videos, I could do aniseed, I could do like, there's just a lot of different stuff that I could do. I could do like a big decorate video. So just, you know, kind of let me know maybe something you'd like to see, but I just remembered something important. I have an instant birthing feather, or instant birthing feather. Instant pup delivery. It was a gift from the Valentine's event on the 14th from the game itself, from Wolvden, and I'm going to use it. I really shouldn't, but I'm going to. So Katastrophic, she's already been nested, and she is hoping for hetero-eyed babies here. And I've already got her set up, so 3 puppies. Okay, okay. That's okay. All right, so this first one is blue eyes. They've got a single moonlight pulse. Oh, we got black. Okay. And red. Okay. I didn't get a Iridium leopard shark though. Well, that is disappointing. That is disappointing. I'm not even gonna bother checking them for being melanism carriers, so. Oh, I was hoping. I think I'm just going to, I might keep the Dravite for now, but I think the other 2 are just gonna get chased. Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping to be able to be like, woo, hetero! But unfortunately not. Alright, we'll keep that one for now. She's gonna stand up for us. There she is in all her pretty glory. And I hope all of you have had a wonderful February. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, have a positive day. Bye-bye.